Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of our journey from Helensburgh over to Airdrie. We're at Partick, so let's get the game unpaused. What have we got left then? So we got Charing Cross, Glasgow Queen Street, High Street, Belgrove, and plenty of other stations. Carntine, Shettleston, Garrow Hill, Easterhouse, Blair Hill, Coatbridge, Sunnyside, Coat Dyke, and then Airdrie. In still 13 miles. So we've still got a bit of a way to go. But it has proved to be an exciting run so far. And this lovely train as well, the unrefurbished 318. Nice, right, let's hop back in. There's another one going past. What's that? That's a refurbished one. Yeah, this scenario is set, I think, in like 2008 or something, so it's slightly backdated, this one. Oh, hang on. Bit naughty. Cool, round we go. Looking forward to going back to Airdrie, as Airdrie actually was an extension, or still is an extension, to the Glasgow Suburban route. So if you do end up getting this route, the Glasgow Northwest Suburban, you won't have the Airdrie bit in it. I think it's only Helensburgh and Ballock to Springburn, and then you've then got the extension to Airdrie. And is that the exhibition centre? That's exhibition. Is that the exhibition centre? Yeah. So you got exhibition station down there, which is where I got on the train in Glasgow. So we are soon to enter sort of the city tunnel, the core section, which I still find quite cool, because I didn't realise that Queen Street and Central both have a low-level station. I always thought it was just Queen Street, which had that low-level sort of through line. And then we go. At least we get to shoot down to the end of the platform this time. So we're in the tunnel until High Street. I think High Street is when it opens up again. And it becomes open air. I mean, this is basically like this is sort of the equivalent of the Thameslink core, from sort of Blackfriars through to St Pancras, the sort of the Scottish equivalent. No, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I've stopped. Could have been a bit better though. Here we are. This is Charing Cross in Scotland. Can't even get to the train there we go. And up next is Queen Street. What time will we due here? Charing Cross 8:40, so we're 3 minutes late. That's alright. Driver training. And then onwards to Glasgow Queen Street, low level. So we've got the unrefurbished unit on the front and the refurbished unit at the rear. Let's do this bit HUDless, just because this bit's easy. Bit of a taster. And I think between Queen Street and High Street it comes down to 30 miles per hour. So we'll be ready for that. As we go around into Queen Street, we do have headlights on, but of course they don't really do much. I'm going to go right down here. Right down to the end of the platform for the 6 coach stop marker. Yeah, this is Queen Street. A bit of a rough stop, but it will do. It will do. Yeah, Queen Street. And then, yeah, High Street next. I think it does come down to 30. I hope I'm not wrong in thinking that. Maybe I'll keep the HUD on for this bit. Yeah, let's keep the HUD on for this bit, just in case maybe it doesn't come down to 30. Well, off we go. Oh no, the 30's after High Street. Okay, well, in the knowledge of that now, let's turn that off. Put your cab light as well, but so you wouldn't have that on in the tunnel. But there it is anyway. So is it Dyke Street after High Street? So in that section it's down to 30. But a little bit of practice HUDless. Although obviously this is a fairly straightforward section. Well, going back to last video, which I was sort of mentioning, like some routes I generally don't really know that well when we do them HUDless. One which has popped to mind is the southeastern network from... Well, I mean, quite a lot of the southeastern network I don't really know that well, but we still do it HUDless. Especially the bit from Dartford up to London Bridge. It's like, what? What's the speed? This is High Street. We were due out of here at 44 and it's 47. Great. Let's go. So I can't believe the hill start going out of... Oh, what's it called? The station stopped just before... Is it Barrow Hill? Yeah, it's the one just before Springburn. The hill start out of there, you literally have to go notch 4. Otherwise you don't make it out. Is there a hill start button on here? No, so we'll just keep the brake on and hope for the best. Keep the brakes on, full power, take brakes off, and yeah, hope you go forward. Oh, there's the 30. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. It's not in the tunnel. Brush traction. Cool train. As we probably fairly soon come into Dyke Street. Oh, what we got coming out there? 320, yeah. island platform as well. Oh, this is where, yeah, I think this is where, is this where the line, no, is it? Is this where the line goes off for Springburn? Oh no, maybe that's a bit after. No, yeah, I've got the junction indicator here, so yeah. Must be. Lovely. Right down the end again. Oh, it froze here last time. Hopefully it comes back, because I mean that would be quite annoying if it didn't. But yeah, it did freeze here last time, but it came back. So it's done it again. There we go. Don't know why, let's save it just in case. Scary. Hang on, is this even Dyke Street? What station are we at? Or is it Belgrove? Hang on, let's have a look. It's Belgrove. Where's Dyke Street then? That must be up there then on the little... It must be up here, yeah. Oh, Duke Street, not Dyke Street. Right, there we go. I'm getting mixed up now. I thought we were doing alright. And then yeah, then we go off straight ahead this time. Should be cool. Carntine next. We are off. But for a Trenton Classic route, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's sort of one of those routes where it doesn't quite look like TSW, but in certain conditions it may almost look as good. That's a 60, lovely. And I imagine we'll probably all stops now, as we're sort of heading out of the city now. A bit of a gap to the next stop as well. Got 50 coming up. And shortly back up to 60. Trying to get a photo coming around here. Looks like a sort of a nice... Oh god, it's frozen again. Really? Please return. Oh, okay, good. Must be a bit of an intense area in some way for it to do that again. Let's get another shot. If we can. I always get like always want to get like these sort of wider shots, but then like, when I make the thumbnail, it just sort of doesn't really come together. It's like nah. So we're due in at 9:09 into Airdrie, but obviously we are a little bit late, so we've still got about 20 minutes. And they're quite close together, those stops. See, that would probably be a neutral section here, wouldn't it? Possibly. Oh, it is. There's just no sort of sign for it. I didn't see any sign. Bit weird if there isn't any signs for it. Unless for some reason in real life there isn't. Weird. So all of the stations are on a fairly steepish gradient, so we're really going to have to try and do alright for hill starts at these. So otherwise we're going to roll back. Which obviously isn't what we want, ideally. Here we are though. Here's Carntine. The funny door opening sound. Right, so we've got to sort of keep the brakes on but take them off and then go full whack almost. Notch free, sort of. There we go. Probably could have kept the brakes on a little bit longer there, but that will do. I wonder if they ever struggle, or ever did struggle in the snow on these gradients with the hill starts. Because yeah, it's fairly, sort of, especially going up to Springburn, that's quite steep. Especially if it was icy or snowy. Right, Shettleston next. Isn't too far away. Keep it at 45. And there it is just here. So you got a little siding here, turn back siding. Or some sort, maybe some services terminate here maybe. Yeah, coming into Shettleston. And yeah, another station on a gradient. And quite a tight looking platform as well. Cool. Here we are, this is Shettleston. And up next after this is Garrow Hill. So we've still got a fair few stops to go. But we are sort of getting there now. Shettleston 52, so we're still 4 minutes late. We sort of kept that. There we go, that's better. Right, off we go. Onwards to Garrow Hill. How many miles is it to Airdrie? 7 miles. There's another unit there. Where's that going there? There's a whole like depot here. Oh, there is. Not for the electric trains though. Here comes the 320. Quite nice with the first logo as well. Nice. And obviously, yeah. There's the refurbished one at the back. 318263, and we've got 250. Does anyone remember the old, I mean, has anyone been on a 318, and do you remember the unrefurbished 318s? What are like the key differences between the new ones and the old ones? Apart from the front, obviously, not having that gangway. Is there possibly also a toilet as well? On the refurbished version. This is Garrow Hill. Again, another sort of station on a relatively steepish gradient. So we've got to be another hill start out of here, for sure. And it's quite a visible gradient as well. Yeah, this is Garrow Hill. It's quite a nice stop, that one. Gravity did the work for us. Cool. Get the doors shut. Sure, people would have got off by now. And if they haven't, hey ho. Straight into notch thread. Don't know if that'll be healthy for it, but need a bit of oomph to get going on the hill. Easter house next. Trying to get a nice shot of that as it sort of comes off the grade. Oh, that's not too bad actually. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, look at the grade change there. But onwards to, what was it, Easter house. My Easter lives. Let's go notch 4, get a bit of power going, get the juice flowing. No, we'll certainly be doing more of this route. Hopefully maybe do a more modern scenario for the next next video. I think there is one actually going the opposite way, Airdrie to Helensburgh, so maybe we'll do that. And again, split it in two, or do it for a stream, not sure. Quite a steep one, this one coming up again. So be quite careful. When I start popping the brakes on. As we come up to the Easter house. Cool, right down to the end again. Probably won't be as nice of a stop as the last one. That was pretty smooth. Here we are, this is Easter house. And we were due here at, let's see, 8:57 and it's 9:01, so we're still 4 minutes late. Boo. Door shut. There we go. So as it's an AP train, we don't actually have to wait for the timer to go to the end, as we've already shut the doors. It might fail us for stopping there. Oh no, it didn't. Obviously I don't really mind that anyway if it did. World auction. Roth, Blair Hill up next. Cool. How many miles now to Airdrie? Under 5 miles now. So we're getting there. It's like the bit where it starts dragging. That's like, come on, let's get there. A bit of a gap to the next station as well. So we were due there at 9:09, but it'll probably be about 09:12, 09:13. So still got roughly probably about 10 minutes or so of this journey. But yeah, we've gone straight through the middle of Glasgow and out the other side, which is quite cool. Yeah, a bit like the Thameslink core in London, where you sort of go in one side of London and out the other. They've done that, but Scottish style. We've got a 25 coming up as well. That's pretty low. I wonder what that's for. Maybe a junction. Set of points. I wonder if there'll be a warning board for that. Oh, and that's two stations are quite close to one another. Look at that. Barely apart. Cool. And we got a really steep climb up after the next one after that. But still 60 miles an hour. That seems to sort of be near enough the entire line speed. And then in the middle it's sort of 40. And at the ends it's 40. This makes it nice and easy. Or easier. That's 320, little free coach, I think. And as we come up to our next station, so we really do climb after. Look at that, we go all the way up. Here we are. A little bit of step 3, just because on this train it's not that powerful. Ooh, a little bit downhill there. That wasn't as nice as I sort of wanted it to be, but we're still here. This is Blair Hill. Blair Hill, we're due here at 0901, so still be at 4 minutes. Wonder where we picked that up. And we're going down here, so we shouldn't need a hill start. Cool, and the next stop is, wasn't that far, was it? And you've got that 25 as well. So that'll be, yeah, why 25? Well, I did see a junction indicator, so unless there's like a platform 2. Dunno. No, it's 25. Okay. So it's just a slow bit of slow track. Well, we can deal with that, and then back up to 60. 25. Have you got a little bay platform here? A little terminating platform. Down we go. Nice along here though. Again, scenery on this route is lovely. But then yeah, again, sort of a fairly newish route for Train Sim Classic being 2020. So newer than most. This is Coatbridge Sunnyside. Here we are. Cool. Here we are. Could have been slightly better, but that will do. Bit of that. There we go. And now we wait. Again. And get the doors shut. Impatient. But we are running late, so it's fine. Right, let's go onwards to the next stop, which is Coat Dyke. That's why I was getting mixed up with Dyke Street and Duke Street. Coat Dyke. That's where I was getting Dyke from. Right, let's go. Still 25 for now. To around the corner. And back up to a lovely 60. And very steep as well up here. Quite steep. Well, no match for the 318. No match at all. So we got Coat Dyke and then Airdrie. So yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, been a nice journey. And hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a thumbs up. It all does help out. And if you want to see more Train Sim Classic and train videos, feel free to stick around. Feel free to subscribe. That also helps out. As we approach Coat Dyke. The very steep Airdrie's right at the top of the hill. Cool. The brakes almost got stuck on there. I was hitting the key and it just wasn't doing it. Wasn't having any of it. A little bit of power there just to roll us forward. And let it come to a stop. That'll do. Right, this is Coat Dyke. Relatively sort of snug platform here. And up next is our final stop of Airdrie. There we go. I suppose we managed to pull away with ease there, as that certainly is fairly steep. There we go. Cool. And we've got the 25 into Airdrie. So that's what the extension that is. Which I think extends it from, what was it, Belgrave up to Airdrie, which on the original route isn't there. It's a nice little extension. And somewhat another sort of 10-15 minutes of journey time. So save the game as well, just in case. Just in case. Single yellow, platform 1, so I assume it's sort of the terminating platform. And down to 25, and then down to 15 actually. That's 25, just in time. And 15. So I suppose that must continue over to Edinburgh if you go that way. And I think this line then joins up. If you've played the Edinburgh Glasgow, I don't know the name. There's like a big viaduct in between Linlithgow and Edinburgh Park. I think it joins up at one end of the viaduct. That's all the Edinburgh end of the viaduct. It's quite a grade for the siding there. Look at that. That really drops down. To make sure the brakes are working on the train. Keeping it there overnight. Wow. I assume there are some scenarios which do replicate an Edinburgh service, but of course you can't take it past Airdrie. Even though on the map the line continues for quite a bit longer, but obviously the scenery I think runs out here. Cool. Then go off. That go off. That go on. Yeah. So it actually continues quite a bit. In fact, yeah, and the scenery runs out. But when you look on the map, it goes quite a bit more. Actually, it goes all the way over to up to Livingston North on the map. Well, that is going to be it for me. Hopefully, everybody has enjoyed it. That was a trip on the. Why is that not going off? A trip on the suburban Glasgow Northwest route. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, and our affiliate link for the lovely UK departure board. So if you are thinking of getting one, do feel free to go through that link, as we get a little bit of commission from it as well. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.